All right, let's get to your full forecast now. Big changes came over the weekend, temperature-wise, and some people who didn't get that first freeze earlier in the fall probably definitely got it last night.
Yeah, I think kind of everybody saw that freeze last night and this morning. I mean, some places were down like in the low 20s this morning, but kind of the concrete, the asphalt of the DFW area usually kind of helps hold up that temperature. So in and around DFW was mostly 31, 32 or something like that, but officially freezing. We can finally say that, put that behind us, and now we just start to count for how many freezes we'll see for this, winter season.
But I imagine we rebound now because that's usually the way we do it. We hit it and then...
A little milder weather headed our way this week, but I do have a decent chance for rain, which we continue to need. I know we've had some rain recently. It really has helped out with the drought situation, but quite a bit of North Texas still dealing with some drought, so we'll take any drops that we can get, and we're going to see that, looks like, later on this week. Not today, though. It's a beautiful day. 53 degrees out at Love Field. Hopefully things have calmed down at the airports and in the sky compared to what was going on this weekend and this past week from Thanksgiving travel. 53 also out at DFW Airport. Just passing high clouds overhead at the moment, and those will continue to stream overhead overnight tonight. There they are. No rain's going to fall out of any of those, but they'll be around as we head through the overnight hours, maybe trying to clear out just a little bit as we head into tomorrow morning. But when we get cloud cover like that during the overnight hours, that kind of helps hold up that temperature. It acts like a blanket, doesn't allow the heat to escape to space like it normally would if we had clear skies like we did last night, which is why we saw a widespread freeze last night. So those clouds act like a little bit of a blanket, kind of trap the heat a little bit closer to the earth, and that's why your temperatures tomorrow morning mostly above freezing. Could there be a few locations that briefly drop to freezing tomorrow morning? Sure. Is it still going to be a cold morning tomorrow? Yeah, absolutely. But maybe not down to freezing or below it for most of you. It's just kind of closer to normal for this time of the year, although a little bit below it. 42 the normal low. I'll go about 38, 39 across the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Tomorrow's back close to normal for the afternoon. About 60 for the high. Maybe some of you 58, 59. Maybe some of you 61, 62. But we'll call 60 or so the average high as we head through Tuesday, and should be dealing with mostly sunny skies tomorrow. Beautiful day tomorrow. We cloud up a little bit more on Wednesday. Close to normal again. Thursday we hit 65, and then a front moves in, cools us off just a little bit Friday, but it's kind of a short-lived cool down, and we're back to around normal or so for this upcoming weekend. So no major cool downs in the forecast, and no huge warm-ups either. I don't have any 70s on the way, and it's not like I got highs in the 40s on the way, but we do have that cold front moving in a little later on this week, and that'll bring us a chance for some showers and storms. So nothing happens tomorrow. Nothing happens as we head through Wednesday, except that we'll cloud up a little bit more as we head through the day on Wednesday as moisture starts to return to North Texas. But it's to start the day on Thursday when we'll have some scattered showers and storms out there to maybe start the day. Then it's kind of on and off activity throughout the day on Thursday as well. That front starts to swing through. A little rain possible as we head into the overnight hours, but most of it should start to clear out, and by Friday morning we are dry. So at the moment I got us about 70% coverage across the area. Of course, we'll fine-tune that as we get a little bit closer. Right now I don't have really a significant severe weather threat with this for the DFW area. I will say the severe weather threat not completely zero, and it's probably more so for eastern areas, maybe a little bit of wind and hail areas east of DFW and over into East Texas, but it's not a high concern at this moment. We'll keep an eye on that as we get closer. Friday's looking dry, and as far as rainfall is concerned, it's going to range from a lot to maybe, or maybe not necessarily a lot, but it'll kind of be some haves and have-nots. West of DFW, a tenth or so. DFW to the east, maybe half an inch to over an inch for East Texas, and kind of the DFW area somewhere in between. Some of you may end up with what you want, and some of you probably won't end up with what you want, and definitely kind of areas to the west of DFW still dealing with that drought situation. So wish a little bit more looked like it was going to fall in that part of North Texas, but as of right now, it kind of looks like the highest totals will be east of DFW. Chilly again tonight, but not as cold. 38 will be your low, and then tomorrow light winds and seasonable with that high of around 60, and we should be dealing with mostly sunny skies throughout the day tomorrow. So 70% coverage on Thursday. I have us dry Friday. There might be some passing showers on Saturday. We'll keep an eye on that as we get closer. I don't see it being a washout of a Saturday, but we'll keep an eye on a little bit of rain potentially for that first weekend of December. Sunday's a high of 64. The following Monday's a high of 61. In that first full week of December, we may actually warm up a little bit more. I got upper 60s by the time we head into next Wednesday and Thursday, and maybe a little rain around for that following weekend as well. We'll keep an eye on that. Also, our first couple Santa's Helpers events, drive-through events, are next week. Of course, we have the event at the Mavs game tomorrow night. But our first Santa's Helpers drive-through events next week, and you can always go to WFA.com/Santa's Helpers for more information on that. And we'll be back